Right. Hello, everyone. We are going to get started in just a second. Please let me know if the music is too loud. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get this to work without being too loud. It's not playing yet. All right, so for today's class, we are going to need some dumbbells. If you have one dumbbell, if you have a kettlebell, if you have a band that you'd like to use at some point for some of these lower body exercises. I have two 12s and a 20-pound kettlebell with me. So we're just going to be using those on and off. And today's routine is going to be a whole bunch of exercises. And we're just going to go straight through them, no repeats. So each one's going to be about 40 seconds on, about 30 seconds off, maybe a little less. And we're just going to try to plow through them. It's going to be a couple of unilateral movements in here. If you have a wall, we are going to do a wall sit today. So if you have a wall, make sure it is accessible. If not, you're just going to be holding a squat. I think that's the only notes you need for today. You have a band, loop band that goes around the thighs, keep it close. Otherwise, some dumbbells, one heavy one or two light ones, whichever one works best for you. Let's do it. Hopefully that's not too loud. Let's see. All right. Let me know in the comments if it's too loud. And let's start with our warm-up. Welcome to your lower body dumbbell class today, guys. Let's go ahead and start with just some good mornings. So, hands up behind the head. We're going to take a nice soft stance, and we're just going to hinge at the hips and bring it back and press forward. Back and forward. Sit them back. Keep those heels pressed into the floor. Wiggle those toes for me. Pull that core in, nice flat back. We are going to start with some deadlifts today after second round. So sit it back and shake it out. We're going to do a hinge, stand it up, calf raise, down, hinge, calf raise, and down. And just calf raises from here. We're just going to lift, lift. Let's warm up those legs, get some blood flowing. Ten more seconds. 2, 1, and break. All right. Regular squats. Let me get my little timer going. There we go. Basic squats. Sit it down and forward. Hips come back. A little bit of squeeze at the top. I don't want you to squeeze too hard. Don't want to press too far forward. Just up. Keep them engaged. Keep that core tight. Whatever helps. Keep you going. All right, step it forward. We're going to do a reverse lunge. Step back with that right leg. Right arm comes up. We're going to reach over to the side. Bring it forward. That right leg comes up and around into a little hip circle. Same thing with that other leg. Step it back. Reach away with that left hand. Bring it up. Circle. Repeat. Back. Reach, you can reach towards it or away. Lift, circle. Bring it back. And reach. Keep it going, one more. All right, walk it out into a high runner plank. So we're just gonna, or not plank, runner's lunge. So bring that right foot forward. Left hand down, right arm up. Let's open up that hip a little bit before we work it out. Switch legs, bring that one forward. Right leg comes back. Lift and reach. 15 seconds left for our warm up. Press those hips down. Bring it forward, take a nice little forward fold. Bend and straighten those knees. Roll it up. Shoulders, roll it back. All right. Just to get those glutes working, we're just gonna come down onto all fours. We're gonna do some donkey kick pulses. This is gonna get those glutes fired up and ready to go. So hands and knees, right leg into the air, like you're carrying a tray on your foot. Press that heel up. I just want you to pulse it up. So just up and down. Just pulse it up. Keep that glute squeeze, keep that core tight. And we're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1. Switch it up, left leg. Press, 1. Stopping where it stops. You don't need to extend your back. Just focus on that glute squeeze. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1, break. All right, we have a deadlift to a calf raise. So if you have one dumbbell, if you have no dumbbells, whatever you want to do for your weight here, you're gonna take, I'm just gonna use one of my 12s today. Feet hip width apart. Weight in the heels. Inhale, slide that weight down past the knees. Bring it up, stand, calf raise. And down. Shoulders down and back. Keep that chin tucked down, neutral spine. We have 15 seconds left. Take it slow. Three, 2, 1, break. 20 seconds to breathe. All right, we have a single arm squat thruster. So grab a weight that you think is a little heavy maybe. We're gonna grab one arm. It comes right here, other arm is gonna come out. Squat, press, one arm at a time. Here we go. And sit it down. Press, I got my right arm first, doesn't matter which one you do first, we're gonna do both. Those legs are driving you up. Press. And we get an upper body workout at the same time. Bonus points. We're gonna be sweating. 10 seconds. Sit those hips back, watch those knees. Oh man, 12 pounds is heavy. One more. And rest. All right, this is your time to find that wall. Wall sit, 40 seconds. If you don't have a wall that is accessible, you're gonna hold a squat. You're just gonna hold it here, just like so. So find your wall. I'm gonna use this one. Hi guys, I'm still here. Slide it down. Come on down into that squat position. Press that low back into the wall. Think 90, 90. Slide those feet out a little further if you want a little bit more hamstring. If you want to target the quads a little bit more, go ahead and do some heel lifts. Lift those heels up and down. Oh, there's a spider web over here. Whew. Oh boy. Almost there. Keep holding. 3, 2, 1, break. Okay, we're doing good. Other arm for our squat thrusters. All right, rack that weight up there. We have 3, 2, 1, squat press. Take it slow. Press those knees out, sit those hips back. We have 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Reverse lunges. We're gonna hold a weight to our chest, so whatever weight you wanna hold. We're gonna hold it like this, or if you have 2 light dumbbells, feel free to hold them in each hand. Reverse lunge, we're gonna add a calf raise. All right, step that right leg back, come into a reverse lunge, lift that heel up in the front foot, swap, reverse. I lied, we're gonna do one leg at a time. Focus on one leg. Whether that's your left or your right, you decide. Bring it back, lift that heel. Once that heel comes down, use it to stand back up. Lift, press through that heel, stand. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Sumo squats. We're gonna do the other side after these. Sumo squat with a pulse. Kettlebell, heavy weight, whatever you want. I'm gonna hold this one here. Take a nice wide stance. Point those toes out, shoulders back and down. Sit it down. And up. If you want to use one, feel free to switch on the floor. If you want to extend that range of motion, drop it down to the floor, grab it with the other hand, pick it up. Otherwise, both hands is fine. Go ahead and add in that pulse. We're gonna bring it down, half pulse to stand, down, pulse to stand. 3, 2, 1, and break. Whew. Sweating. All right, we're gonna do our other reverse lunge with a calf raise. All right, 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Lift that heel and up. Watch that front knee. Think 90 degrees. If that calf raise is too much, leave it out. Drop the weight. Body weight lunges are fine. Almost there. Ooh, my legs are shaking. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. We're getting through. Side squat, steps. This is your chance. If you have a band, now's your chance to grab it and put it on. If you don't have a band, you're just gonna do it regular, just stepping side to side. Hold on. I think you guys can hear my fan. All right. Let's do it. Put that band on if you have it. Otherwise, you're gonna come down into a squat. We're just gonna step it side to side. So you're gonna squat, side, side, side. Hold on 1 second. Take a second to breathe. If you need a sip of water real quick, go ahead and have a sip of water. Just have to make sure we are muted. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. 40 seconds. We're gonna sit it down. Here we go. Down into that squat. Bring those legs in and out. In and out. How many steps you take is dependent on how big your space is. You can get 10 steps in, side to side, do it. Otherwise, just stepping side to side is fine. Again, staying a little bit more upright if you need a little bit softer knees to sit those hips back. Try to stay low if you can. We have 10 seconds. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Stand. All right. We have a glute bridge coming up next. Lay it down on the floor. If you have a weight that you'd like to use, grab it, place it over your lap. We're going to add in a leg raise with these bridges. So we're down on our back. We're going to come up into our glute bridge. We're going to bring it down, back up. One leg extends out, place it in, down, up. Other leg extends out, in, down. Okay, so we're just alternating those legs. If that feels too much, if you feel it in your low back or anywhere that you shouldn't other than your glutes and your hamstrings and quads, just hold that bridge position. Here we go. Let's bring it up. Press through those heels. Squeeze those cheeks together. Extend that left leg. Bring it in. Bring it down. Re-engage everything. Squeeze and lift. Press through that heel that's not lifting to keep those hips up there. Extend and down. Three, two, one, and relax. All right, we're going back up. We are doing a narrow squat, but it's gonna be a unilateral one. So we're gonna put more emphasis on one leg at a time. So we're gonna pop one foot. So feet, normal squat is a little bit wider. We're gonna bring it in just a little bit more narrow. I want you to pop that right leg so that that heel is up. From here, you're gonna sit it back into a squat. If this narrow stance is a little bit harder for you, same thing, we're just gonna, I want you to focus all of that weight onto one leg. Okay, so we're gonna be light on that other leg. Add weight if you feel like adding a weight to it. Otherwise, we can do this just body weight. Here we go. Pop that right leg and squat. Focus on maybe a half squat. Whatever feels right. If you feel like this doesn't feel right to you, drop that foot down and just do a regular narrow squat. Okay, it's your workout. Do what feels right for you. These are killer with weights, by the way. I made the mistake of going really heavy with these ones and couldn't walk the next day. Sit those hips back. Three, two, one, and stand. Get ready. We're going to do that other side. All right, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A few more after that. Just a few more. All right, pop that left leg. Here we go. Toe up, sit it back. Press through that right heel. Focus it. Take it slow. You can also put it behind you if that's a little bit easier, like a very narrow lunge. Last one, and break. All right. Woo. Feeling good. Back down to the floor. Again, if you have your band, take it, put it on. I have my bands and I never use them, so gotta start using them more. We're gonna lay down on our bellies. We're gonna do some super bands. So lay it down flat. You're going to bring those legs apart. You're gonna squeeze those glutes, lift those feet off the ground, and we're gonna hold. Bring that chin down onto the floor on your hands. Feel free to kick your legs up and down. If you have a band, I want you to open and close with that adduction. Even if you don't have a band, open, close, open, close. Almost there, we have 10 seconds. Squeeze in those glutes. 3, 2, 1. And a break. All right, since we're on our hands and knees, let's stay right here. We're gonna do some single leg kicks. If you have your band on, just keep it on. Again, if you don't, this is totally fine to do without the bands. We're gonna extend this right leg out straight. It's just a straight leg kick. We're lifting, lowering, tap that toe, squeeze it in the glute. Down. Make sure those hands are right under the shoulders. Press away from them. You're not sinking down. Core is working. Whew. 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rock it back to your child's pose. All right. Breathe. Here we go. Hands and knees. Extend that left leg out. Tap the toe. Squeeze and lift. Pull that core in. Keep those hips square to the floor. Knee stays pointing at the ground. Feel free to add a pulse if you want to make this harder, or if you don't have a band, you can add a pulse at the top. And rest. Sit it back. Child's pose. All right, we're doing great. Stand it up. All right, we have calf raises. Oh no, I lied. We have 1.5 squats first. So squat it down. Exactly what it sounds like. You're gonna do 1 squat and then a half squat. So down, down, up, down. Just like a pulse. Down and up. A regular squat here. Come on into it. Pulse, press through those heels, wiggle your toes for me. Are you sweating? I'm sweating. Sit those hips back. Think of pressing those knees out at the bottom. 5 seconds. And break. Calf raises are next. Grab some weights. If you feel like adding a little bit of spice to this exercise. I'm gonna regret this. All right, we got 6 seconds left to breathe. If you need a little bit of stability, feel free to hold on to something here too. All right, roll up onto those toes. Options, feet all the way down, all the way back up. Make it harder. Don't let the heels touch the ground, up and down. Get all the way up onto those toes, squeeze those quads. Keep the glutes squeezed too, core is tight. Whole body is engaged. See how many you can get in. Double time it. Three, 2, 1, break. All right, we have one more, you guys. One more, and then we're gonna breathe. And then we have a functional one, kind of like a stretch, but not really. All right, this last one is gonna be a jump squat. So, jump squats, if they are not for you, if you have sensitive knees, if you have bad back, if you're not into jump squats, you're just going to do squat, calf raise. We're gonna combine those last two squat calf raises, okay? Otherwise, I want you to go for it. It's your last exercise. Sweat it out. Here we go. And sit it down. Doesn't need to be a huge jump. It's a nice soft landing. Sit those hips back. And breathe. Oh, we don't need legs tomorrow. We got 15 seconds left. If you're getting winded, stand it up. Squat. Less than 10 seconds. Come on, here we go. Push through. Feel that burn. Last one. And break. All right, go ahead, bring those heels up to the butt. Take some nice deep breaths. All right. We're going to take a nice little wide stance here, straddle. Slowly bring it down to the floor. I want you to lean your hips side to side. So side to side so that you feel the inside of that thigh stretching. I know it's a little easier said than done. Walk it over to that right foot. Bring that left arm up. Place it back through the middle, over to that left foot. The right arm comes up. Bring it in, down to the knees. You're gonna come right up on these knees. Bring that right foot out, and I want you to bring it out to the side. Point that knee to the side. Left arm. We're gonna reach towards it. You can also place that right hand down on the ground. Really open up that hip and that inner thigh. Bring it down. Other leg. Left leg, bring it out to the side. Left hand down on the ground. Right arm up. And bring it down. Sit it down onto those hips real quick, onto the butt. Feet out in front. Man, I haven't really sweat in a class, you guys, in a while. This feels nice. Reach for those toes. Give it a nice stretch. Cross that right leg over the left hand. Take your twist. Swap it. All right. Doing good. Butterfly. Press those feet together, open up those hips. If you are free at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we will be having a quick stretch. So if you're feeling a little tight today, if you notice any soreness or tightness, feel free to hop on for that and take a nice, deep, relaxing stretch with me. All right, you guys, that is it for today. Wonderful job, and enjoy your Thursday. Hot. Thanks, Elena. You are welcome.